Hello there, Gomez here of the LAN channel, and today we're going to be going through a deck which was actually an idea that was given to me by one of the Lanners over on Twitch. So let's get into the deck and show a little bit of a brief explanation of it all. So let's get into it. So, the deck is called Orange Soda. It is so named because it has Fizz and Gangplank in it. Fizz, obviously, the little fizziness with the orange of Gangplank, hence Orange Soda. Anyway, the Orange Soda deck is basically all about trying to keep Fizz alive while hitting your opponent to be able to activate Gangplank. There is the Yoink package in here as well of pilfered goods and the merchant, as well as obviously the grifter. Riptide Rex in here as well, and if you can get it out to do the extra damage, it is well worthwhile having this. Plus it also draws Gangplank from the deck, so it's all good. So a few notable things are the fact that obviously Fizz can go elusive, and so anything that you can use spell wise to get him in to get a few quick attacks in is always good. Suit up on top of Fizz is always magnificent in order to be able to get additional damage off of him while also protecting his life. There's a few different things where I've done where it's literally saved Fizz's life and been able to kill other people, so it's been really good in terms of that. Jerry Rig obviously in here to work with Rummage. It also works, Jerry Rig, is because they're fast and burst spells. If it's on your attack move, just to get out enough things to be able to hit and do damage to your opponent so that they can't block and defend, so you can get things out like pilfered goods or the merchant is always good, and also it helps level up Gangplank. There is the ability to rally and get a little bit of heals in here as well. Just some of these things are situational, depends on what you're doing. I have put in the hunters just because of the fact that A, it gives you an extra sea monster, but B, that just helps. I know that it can be killed quite easily with a lot of target spells, but if there's any elusives, it does help sometimes to be able to deal with them. There is also the map. The map can be used in several different ways depending on how you want to use it. There's two of them in here. Sometimes you can put it onto Gangplank just to get that additional damage and make sure that Gangplank is hitting while defending him. Sometimes you have to put it on to certain minions just to make sure that they can still get through the damage, or to defend against elusive minions who are attacking you, so just to counter that. There's many different uses of it, but yeah, everything in this deck actually seems to work quite well. So let's actually get into a little bit of gameplay with it. What I'm going to do right now, throw out Jerry Rig, just because it's a burst spell, which means that you can attack instantly with the minion. It's just very nice to do as a turn 1 if you're on the attack, because they most of the time don't have a counter to the first move, and you get that 1 damage in, which means that you're starting to get Gangplank up already. Like, I'm facing the Gangplank. I mean, to be fair, the deck I'm against is actually quite a devastating deck, and I'm probably going to lose against it, but we're going to give it a good go. But yeah, no, I'm not going to lie, what we're against is quite good. The chance of throwing out Rookie, though, this turn, hitting, and then being able to grab some Yoink be quite nice. But yes, to be fair, Poro deck, if you can make Poro decks work, they feel so satisfying. Don't get me wrong, they don't all. I'll show you a Poro deck after this, which I'll show you. I've got 2 Poro decks. I'll show you them both after this match. But they're fun to work with, and if you can get a win, don't get me wrong, you're gonna lose most of the time. But when you get that win, it's just. Ooh, I'm actually surprised.
I can do this.
I mean, he might have been waiting to try, and he might have something which is legitimately thing. I love the low ranks. You can play silly decks. So that's the thing. That I will admit, that is the fun bit when you are in a lower rank. Is the fact that you can just you don't have to take things seriously. You will get you can just play the silly things. Because once you get to a certain point, it's mostly meta or net decks, and when you're against meta and net decks, yeah, they're fun. Like when I say they're fun, you know what you're up against because you know, okay, right, he's most likely running this, and this because that's the meta deck. But whew, that's fine. That's fine. I could have, if I had suit up, I could have saved that. But too fair, him dying is not important. Him getting his damage in is more important to help level Gangplank up. So I don't really mind that. Oh, when you steal there, when you steal his warning shot as well. I'm not gonna lie. he's going to be mad on several different levels. He's going to be mad on several different levels. I don't blame him, because I would be mad on several different levels. I could keep the warning shot back for the Rex, but I'm actually going to use it so that I can pilfer goods. I've got two of these out right now. And then when you steal one of his pilfered goods and you've stolen one of his merchants, and now you're basically stealing his entire deck from him. I'm not gonna lie, he's gonna be mad, because I would be mad if this was happening in reverse, and when you still have the alliance, so that you're just stealing everything. So, and thus I end my turn. I'm not gonna lie, I would be mad if I was on the other end of this. Gangplank's actually nearly leveled up as well. What we're gonna do is we are going to throw so I could just go straight for this, but I'll give him a chance by throwing everything forward, and then we can throw, because at least one of these is going to hit in, so we'll be able to hit him with the merchant. If he does go for a defense on one of these merchants, we can actually save their life with actually no, shit, we haven't got enough mana, don't worry about it. Oh, such a poor man's pilfered goods when he throws that, which literally all he had to do was wait. All he had to do was wait, because if he just waited for him to do this attack, that's gonna do the damage into my core, which would have meant he would have got 2 cards off of me. All he literally had to do was just wait that little bit more. I can actually throw you out to save my guy's life. I'm still going to take the damage to core, which means he's still going to be leveling up his Gangplank, but at the same point, I'm keeping that, which means that when I yoink with this, I'm going to be taking significant. Grimtuesday, good morning. How you doing? Well, good morning. It's Eve. Oh, there we go. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't understand you on so many levels. If you wait a minute, or was that the card that he stole from me? I don't know whether or not that's the. If I didn't see where he played that from. That could have been like. All he had to do was wait for that monkey to die, and he would have thrown that out, got a card, would have been cheaper, and then he could have thrown his pilfered goods out and got even. I don't understand. I'm not going to question it. Let's leave it. It's fine. So there we go. They're throwing more pilfered goods out, but. So it has now become a steal off of my deck's better than yours. Let me steal. I mean, oh my god! Now the counter steal. So much steal. I mean, we have stolen a lot of his healing options, which is the nice bit of this. So I will admit, he has just stolen. Okay, he stole from me. I stole from him. It's all gravy, baby. We stole from each other. Admittedly, some of the stuff that I stole from you was far nicer, and you will probably regret this situation. Ooh. He got rid of a warning shot when he's got Gangplank? I'm just, like, some of his moves perplex me. Although he did get rid of... I'm guessing that was my Dreadway, because, I mean... Actually, no, it didn't cost 8, because it would have got it for 8 if this... I don't know. Fuck it. It's fine. So now his attack move is going to be getting damage in on my core... Oh, please tell me there's another alliance so we can steal a card and get ridiculously cheap again. How close is Gang? So Gangplank is actually nearly leveled up. Okay, right, so you've got one off of me. Please say I can get one back. Oh, yes! Right, so I can actually throw out this, which would kill both of those. Admittedly, so I'm still taking the damage. He's stolen from me and I've stolen from... Like, there has been steals both ways right now, so, you know, it's all good. Oh, you're going to hate the fact that I'm going to kill that. You're going to hate that like, a lot of your guys are going to die and you're not even able to pull one of mine in. I feel bad for you, son. Right, now, what I can do is... Don't you mathematics me right now. What I can do is throw that in to make sure that I'm at least getting that done. Let me throw you in down. I probably should not have done that move, because literally I'm going to throw Gangplank out next turn, so I need a spot for Gangplank. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I could just attack forward right now. Do we just attack? Actually, fuck it. Do we just attack? No, he's already done. He's already done. He knows it. we had several warning shots. We have so many things. Right. Not gonna lie, we're probably gonna lose this matchup because it's got so much ability to basically, so what he wants to do is he wants his Aviana to be killed. He throws in a Chronicler or Rekindler, keeps bringing back like so he has like loads of Avianas. He's gonna have removal along the lines of Wailing, Grasp of the Undying, Ruination. He's gonna literally have all of that, and we're not gonna be able to do anything about it, sadly. I'm gonna throw Fizz out right now. I'm obviously not gonna defend. I'm not gonna defend that. But the problem now is the fact that it's a dead move right now, but I can't do anything because I can't play. Like, I don't really want to play a pilfered goods. I don't want to play that. So the only plus side is we might be able to. Yeah. Again, don't really want to play anything right now. Next turn I play you. Hopefully we get something that can help us.
Yeah, you don't want to clash me.
There's the Brom.
Who knows?
There's the Brom. Okay. So the thing is that I could throw you the warning shot in to grab some of these, or I wait a turn and I just get a little bit more out of it. So, and let's face it, Brom's gonna kill Fizz next turn because Brom's gonna hook Fizz next turn. So Fizz is already dead unless we can top deck suit up. If we can top deck, like it would be the best ever top deck if we can top deck suit up. We're not going to, but if we did, it would have been amazing. We also haven't been really hitting in with Gangplank, so I'm not gonna lie. This has not gone. We've not drawn well against this matchup, and this is already a really tough matchup. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, this is a really tough matchup that we're up against right now, and we've already not drawn well, so it's not good. We're gonna see whether or not we can still. So we've got his Rekindler. So his Rekindler was to bring back one of the Aviana. So at least he hasn't got that ability right now. There's a healing card there, so he would have got a little bit of heals off of that. And then we can steal. Yeah, again, we're just trying to steal as much as possible right now and hoping that we steal some of his more win conditions. If we can get rid of one of his ruinations, I'll be very happy. Right. Throw you out, and then finally throw you out. So we got a few of his draw mechanics out of this. Didn't really get anything else, but we got some of his draw mechanics. So what we'll do is we might as well get some draw out of this. Yep, so he's doing 2 damage, literally to everything, because he thinks that we can't kill Brom, but luckily enough we can do. So we'll wait until this hits, so we at least get that spider. We could have actually technically used that on something so that we could have got an additional bit of draw, which I do regret not doing right now. But we use that just so we can kill his Brom off. There we go, he kills it off himself. That's fine. Right. So Rekindler, who did we? Oh, Fizz died, didn't he? So I could bring Fizz back, though I would like more Gangplanks than Fizz, in all honesty. Plus I've got no real way of saving Fizz's life right now in terms of the fact that, I mean, I've got that spell, but that's it. So instead I'm going to go down a different route. But yeah, we have the ability to bring Fizz back, although, as I said, Fizz is not really like my main priority right now in terms of who I want to bring back. Just thinking, I would love to get more damage in, but right now it's just better just to get the 1 damage in, just to try and level up our Gangplank. Because the problem is, like, the longer you get into this game, the more powerful this deck, like the deck I'm against, becomes. So the problem is, like, maybe I should have thrown you out to heal my core just for 1, even though I can get 3 out of you, so I'm not getting maximum value, but then I'm attacking him more. But there's so much heal in his deck, so I might as well just kill this just to get the... So when he's trying to do that, I might as well get this. The only problem now is if he's got another one of these, we don't get a draw. There we go, at least we got a draw out of that. Okay. Fizz is nearly leveled up, Gangplank has still got a way to go.
Of course I'm ready.
If I can at least level Gangplank up, I might have a chance if I can level Gangplank up, because we can get another Gangplank from, like, even if Gangplank dies, we can get another one from the Rekindler we stole from him, so he might be our way around this if we can level him up. So part of me is almost like, do I just go for the warning shot just so that I'm just that 1 step closer? Because the more I can level up to get hit, which it Gangplank up, he gives me more of a chance of winning. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be like Ruination or something like that that's going to hit me right now, but if I can at least get Gangplank so that he's nearly leveled up, because he's going to throw out mass heals, Ruination, all that stuff I'm guessing is going to come at me. So, because the problem is that Fizz can't stop Ruination because it targets all, it's not like... It doesn't count as like targeting Fizz, which is really annoying. If it's an affect all or whatnot spell, just like Fizz can't do anything about it, sadly. Alright. So if I throw you out, he definitely does a root. Like, we're getting into the dance of, I know that he's got Ruination. So we get into a little bit of a dance right now. Just as a defense for keeping this guy alive, because he could have Wailing. Or, he's probably got Grasp of the Undying. Okay, right, I legitimately thought he was going to throw a Grasp of the Undying out to kill this guy. But he's still got... Oh, he has just burnt his Heroine, though. He's going to have to play a card. He's going to have to play a card to... There we go. There we go. Which means that we can now play you. Basically, I didn't want to leave it at 9 mana where he could have thrown out... I didn't want to leave it with the chance that he could have thrown out Ruination, so by doing this, it just stops him from being able to do that. So that's leveled up. So we have got the problems of the fact that that's leveled up. However, we're going to go with the fact that we're going to hope that by throwing you in like this, we're going to do enough damage to him. Alright, he's probably got a kill. I'm guessing there's a kill that's gonna, yep, kill. Vengeance, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but we gave ourselves our best chance of at least trying to do some significant damage. We have actually leveled up the Gangplank, so I'm actually gonna throw Gangplank out right now. Because we have the Rekindler, like, don't get like this is where the problem comes in, is that he's gonna get like loads of these now. He's gonna throw like a Chronicler or something on top of this. And it's gonna cause us magnificent pain, hurt, anger, all of the above.
Get to work.
So what we're gonna do is, it's the fact that we know that we've got a Rekindler, so we can get it the second that Gangplank dies, we can get another Gangplank out.
I bring the storm.
And the thing is that he doesn't 100% know that, so that's the only thing that we have as a benefit. So Gangplank basically nearly dies. Correction, Gangplank dies right now. Alright. So the problem is that we're still in Ruination territory, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw you out to heal there and hope that he takes the bait, because literally we need him to get us so we can at least throw a Gangplank out right now. Because we know that, so we basically, we need to, it's now you're playing the game against the Ruination. So you're trying to make sure you're working around it. Okay, so we now just throw that move in because we know that that's going to do the damage in there. We could have, that's it. We couldn't wait the extra. It would have been great to throw a Rekindler out to get 2 Gangplanks on at the same time, but you can't take the risk of the Ruination. He might not even have it in his hand. It's just the chance of it. I'm assuming that's another Vengeance. Or Grasp. It's going to be a Grasp or Vengeance. It's going to be one of the 2. Okay, no, it's not. Actually, legitimately surprised. It's because he didn't want that damage to go, yep. I can understand why he did it. So, the only thing that we have is that we now can at least, see, the problem is if he's got another Grasp, we can try to go for a rally. We can go for a rally and hopefully throw some more damage in. We sadly can't kill the egg as we haven't got another barrel right now. Of course he's got a kill. Of course he's got a kill. That is actually now his second kill. Not many of them run free. Okay, so we might as well throw you out so that we can at least get additional damage in right now. But Ruination is probably coming our way. We've only got the 1 damage. If we can get a Rex, if we can top deck our Rex, that'd be very nice. Harrowing, so he's basically just bringing. He's like, he ran 2 of those. They normally only run the 1. Right, yeah. So that now means that he's at least going to be throwing. Like, he's throwing a lot of damage at us, is what that means. We could throw you out because of the fact. Problem is that we wouldn't be able to get another one if you like. If he's got Ruination in, such annoying moves. We're just gonna have to take damage right now. There's a lot of damage we're going to be taking, and in fact, we might even die in the meantime. But if we can at least stop some of the damage coming through, yeah. Next turn, we can throw Gangplank out and hopefully get ourselves through. So we might actually bet, like, Bald Eagle is such a hard deck to beat. But we might be able to get ourselves through this just. Only just. But we might still be able to get ourselves through this. He has used, as I said, he has used 2 Vengeance against us already. So I'm just hoping that he's not got another one. If we just attack forward so that he can't instantly throw a... so he just can't instantly throw Ruination at us, then that gives us our best chance.
I will endure.
We could have technically, like, waited and then, like, if he did a Ruination Rekindler, like, that was an option. Really? He ran 3 of them? I can't believe he ran 3 of them. In all honesty, that's more the surprise right now, is that he ran 3 of them. Right. Okay.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
We almost have to Rekindler right now. I just can't believe that he was a true master builder. How are you doing? Oh, literally, that's the 3rd Vengeance he's thrown at us. Like, I can't, like, and the problem is that I know that he's probably got Harrowing. in the, which is not Harry, which you already used that. It's probably got Ruination in there. We'll throw this out because next turn you add a barrel and we can warning shot. So we can actually get through this alive. It was so much pressure because obviously now that goes up there, so that should now be 3 damage. So that's instant death. But still, I feel bad for you, but I don't feel bad for you at the same time. Good day. So we beat Bald Eagle, which is always nice. It's nice when you beat Bald Eagle, but I like, who the runs 3 Vengeances in that deck? And he ran 2 Heroines? This deck, I think this deck works really well, but there might be a few little tweaks in there to the Orange Soda deck. It was a deck that was kind of put together just for random to see whether or not it would work. It turns out it does work. So if there's any kind of tweaks and whatnot, please comment down below. If you like this video, then why not hit that like button and tickle the subscription button if you enjoyed yourself so much that you want to see more content or Legends of Runeterra content from this channel. I am also streaming on Twitch on Mondays and Wednesdays playing Legend of Runeterra, so if you want to get involved and join this action live, come up with some deck suggestions, anything along those lines, please feel free to join in the action and join the Lanner League. I'm trying to think of Lanners, like LAN family, solidly, let's go with that. But yes, if you enjoy it so much, then why not do those things. Anyway, hope I'll see you next time. Other than that, bye, question mark. Very lucky. Let's hope that I can find. When you still find lethal from your opponent's deck, when they do everything they can, but you still use their own deck against them, it's such incredible force. See.